Oh, we're live. Is it working? Oh, here we go. Maybe that. Twitter's crazy connecting. Twitter is a little bit special. Twitter will be a little bit behind. Yeah, got it. Cool.
Oh, we're now live. There you go.
All right.
All three.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Star Draw. Thank you for joining.
Hi.
First person.
Welcome.
This is so exciting. We weren't sure who was going to show up right away. So this is exciting. Hi, everybody.
I don't know which camera to look at. It's kind of.
I know. We are on Twitter, we're on Instagram, and we're on Facebook. So if we're not looking directly at you, we're trying to.
It's not because we have bad social skills.
No, it's tech skills. We have bad tech skills. Yes. So if you're a producer and you want to help us with these, let us know. I'm Cassie.
I'm Raquel.
That's Raquel. Raquel is the festival creator and owner. She is a wonderful woman who has hired me to help her with this amazing fest. And it's my dream job.
Hi, Kenneth.
Oh, Kenneth is here. Hi, Kenneth. That's exciting. Kenneth came last year. Good people. But anyhow, we're just here to answer questions, and we figured we would just kind of talk at you until you have questions for us. And then we'll just kind of chime in with answering any questions. And we just really wanted to kind of explain a little bit more about the special stuff that are happening this year, which is our Camp Festival, which are the official accommodations for the fest this year. And just kind of the location change. We moved away from the hotel. We went to a smaller comedy club. We rented out an entire mansion in downtown Denver so that no one else, aside from the people that want to be with us at our fest, would be there with us, opposed to those who went last year at the Doubletree. We had a gun convention going on across the hall, or gun class.
Yeah,
it was a class. So it was one of those weird hotel pairings. So we decided to kind of avoid that this year and bring everybody together in a space that was like solely for us. And so we're kind of going out on a limb, trying something different in the hopes that we will really bring the community of all you awesome OWL fans together in a way that hasn't been done since 2018. But this is the first time we put everybody in like one building and there's nobody else and it's just the Weird Al fans. Yeah. So we're really excited. And we don't have any questions yet.
But Amy joined.
Oh, Amy!
Hi, Amy.
This is fun. I wasn't even sure who was gonna be available. Some people I thought would have to like sneak away at work.
Right,
like
we'll
that.
have to do an evening one.
Oh, Sean's here. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I told him he's watching out for tech errors. He said he was gonna text me. But yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of rattle on, and like I said, please feel free to chime in with questions. We'll respond out loud in the video. Or if you got to jot a question down and you have to leave, we can message you privately, or you can send us an email at info@festival.com. You can message us on our Facebook page. Aside from calling our personal phone numbers, we are here for you. So, just let us know.
We love you.
Yeah, if you have any questions. So the big announcement we want to talk about today is the Weird Al the Weird Alphabet podcast. We're really excited. They're coming back for the second time to be our official podcasters. And those group of people are so funny. They brought such an awesome energy to the fest last year. We decided to make them the official camp counselors of Camp Festival, which is our official accommodations, like we mentioned. And what they're going to be doing is they're really just going to create that space for the fans to know some people already. So that those 4 people are going to be staying at the hostel all weekend. They're going to be there hanging out. They're going to be there for the shows. And they're going to be there making sure that we are turning the weird up to 11 always, kind of like our weird fact checkers. They're going to be like, well, this isn't getting weird enough. We need to up the weird level.
Let's up the weird.
Yeah, so we're really excited that they wanted to help us with that. And so they'll be staying at the hostel. Raquel and I will be staying at the hostel. We've sold quite a few other hostel passes And one thing that's really cool to know is this place is really magical. It's 4 minutes from Voodoo Comedy Club where the show will be.
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner. So you won't have to take Ubers. You won't have to drive anywhere. You'll be able to walk with everybody from the accommodations to the festival. And everything is right in downtown Denver. It's in Lodo. It's you can see Coors Field. You can see most of the downtown area from the hotel balcony, and it's really beautiful. It's special, and we can't wait to see what we get to do inside when it comes time to decorate and all that. Because the owners of the place are local. They're super supportive. They think this is like the coolest thing ever for them to rent. I mean, obviously, to have a whole group of people rent your place out is nice, but they were like even more cool about it just because they were stoked about the whole Weird Al factor, and the parody music, and knowing that there was actually going to be shows and stuff happening inside there. So we'll have full access to the kitchen. We'll have full access to the bars.
Yep.
We'll have full access to lounge areas, to reading areas, and essentially in every block of rooms, we'll have different groups of people. There'll be quiet areas, there'll be more social rooms, but it's just kind of like sleepaway camp. You're going to be staying with your people, and a group of friends that you may or may not know already. And I know last year for me, the magic was in the moments between the show. Like the shows were amazing on their own, but the really special stuff happened in between all that, when the Twinkie Wiener sandwiches got busted out, and when we were floor casting, and, when we were having the little hotel room hopping parties at the end of the night where everyone was, running around visiting. And we really want to recreate that again, but just with nobody else around to bother us, just us. So that's why we kind of went this angle. And for those of you who went last year, and for those of you who went to the tailgate too, like those little experiential things that we are kind of playing with, I think are the most magical and most fun for these kind of things. Because you can see a lot of shows and you can go to a lot of events, but I think the most important thing is building a community for this. And Kenneth said the artwork this year is amazing. That is Corey Cramer. He is the cartoonist for Wonder Weenies, which is an awesome comic that he does online. He is like a gem of a human. He's been helping us so much with all the art, all the announcements. He deserves all the praise. Like the guy is stand up, and he's so talented. So follow him on, he's on Twitter. I think Twitter is the best way to follow him. But he's all over, and wonderweenies.com is the comic. I feel bad I don't have all his handles handy, but his name is Corey Cramer, cartoonist Corey Cramer. Show him some love, buy some print from him, and he's just great. So thanks for bringing that up, Kenneth.
And he'll be at the fest too, and hopefully he'll bring some sweet art to sell and sign and do whatever. His art is awesome.
So he'll be there too. And that's the fun part about this is everybody we work with, we're not hiring out production companies. We're not aside from me being the most removed from maybe the community as a music business person who focused on a lot of different festivals and stuff, this has by far been one of the coolest groups of people to collaborate with, because we don't just want to hire someone who doesn't understand what we're trying to do. We want somebody to come at it with a lot of love and a lot of passion. So teaming up with Corey, teaming up with the Weird Alphabet, all of the performers who are involved, like every time we reach out to a performer, there's very few people who slam the door in our face and are like, oh no, I hate Weird Al. That guy is the worst. And we're very fortunate that he allows us to throw this and meet these people that have been a part of his life. And we're so grateful that his team knows that we are doing this in homage to him, and that we hope to keep that fandom alive and keep people talking about writing wacky songs for a really long time, because it's not just about Weird Al, it's also about parody music, which I kind of want Raquel to touch on, because she was the one who was really excited about starting a festival that wasn't just Al's music or whatever. Just
I was definitely super excited when I first started diving into it and found a bunch of artists in the Denver area, and I mean, I just wanted to promote them and other artists because, you know, there's other fests out there in different areas, but there's nothing like this in Denver at all. And I think it's exciting and different. So yeah, I'm happy to get some other names out there for sure.
Yeah, and if you haven't been to Denver, you don't know much about Denver, our city is growing rapidly. I'm a native. Raquel, are you from Denver?
No.
That's okay. We'll forgive her.
I've been here a while.
Yeah, she knows what's up. No, Denver's growing immensely, and our music scene, our comedy scenes, everything is exploding with so much talent that it was so hard to pick local artists this year, and we haven't announced them yet. We will soon, not today, but the local artists that we have, some are from last year, some are new, but all the people we reach out to, like as soon as we ask them to perform and be a part of it, they're always really excited. So Raquel has done a really great job of seeing what our scene was lacking in the comedy scene, and have found something that a lot of people seem to be really excited about. So. Yeah.
And Anthony is local now. And
Anthony Kapfer, he is awesome. I host comedy shows at my house up in Fort Collins, just like little DIY house shows. And Anthony magically showed up at one of my house shows. He wasn't even on the original bill. He got booked like at the last minute. And I do these shows with a friend of mine, Kyle Pogue, who is a dear friend, and check him out as well. But Anthony shows up looking like this amazing New York City artistic yet 80s gamer dude that was just like the most funny parody songs that were simple, but still he had that quality where you found yourself humming it and singing it, even though it was absurd and hilarious. And that's, I think, the same quality that Al has, where, you know, his originals, the lyrical content, you're just like, what? For me, at least, when I'm singing it, it's just so funny, but it sticks in your heart and it sticks to you, and you can't not sing it. So Anthony was one of those people that I was like, he is on another plane of funny, and I'm so excited he moved here from Brooklyn. He's a bona fide New Yorker, works his butt off. He does comedy at Denver Comedy Lounge here, and which is another place you should check out if you're in Denver. I'm just gonna plug everybody today except Festival. How about But so Anthony is an amazing, he's a filmmaker, he's an actor, he's a singer, he's a parody songwriter. He wrote our jingle, which you can see on YouTube, which is slightly seasonal themed, but it's hilarious nonetheless. And we spent the day. That's a really good way to check out some of the scenes for Hostel Fish, where Camp Festival is happening. Right. And it's such a cute little place, and like the owners really put a lot of love into that and made it very Colorado. Right. It fits.
And did we mention there will be Weird Al themed drinks at the bar?
Oh yeah, there's a full bar. Then we'll have Weird Al themed drinks. We'll have Weird Al themed snacks. We're gonna have all you can eat it breakfast, continental breakfast buffet. So the bar will be open every night, and we'll have themed drinks every night. You'll get drink tickets, and if you stay in the hostel, it's the only way you can come to these events. So, and Camp Festival is what we're calling it now, because that's what it is. I keep saying that. But Camp Festival is something that's really unique to those passes. So if you do get those fest passes, you get to come to all the after hours, the social hours, the extra programming, and our headliner Q&A will be happening only at Camp Festival this year. So if you want to come and you want to experience the whole thing, we really want you to come stay with us at the hostel. And the Camp Festival is going to be, it's going to be just the same people that were there last year, sure, and plus some other people. And so if you want to experience the whole thing, do the vacation pass, do the Camp Festival. It's for $350. That's what you'll be paying for one night in a hotel in Denver. And for some people, money is an option. So do what you got to do. We totally understand. But if you're traveling on a budget and you want to come see Denver for a weekend and also fulfill all your Weird Al fun quota for the year, aside from seeing him in person, like, this is it. And you won't get another opportunity to see Denver for, $350 to stay and experience. And that comes with VIP seating, with all that stuff. So if you have more questions about our ticketing and our pricing, let us know now or shoot us an email. You can go to festival.com and read more about it. We're working on revamping the website a little bit, so we'll have it in a couple weeks. We're gonna have it really laid out really easy for everybody. We've just been kind of playing around with different formats because we're a team of two, so we're winging it a lot. So we appreciate checking back a lot and seeing what we're putting up and what we're doing there. And Kenneth, they do have a elevator in the building, so it is accessible for all people, and we can verify anything else anybody needs in that realm. So please let us know if there's something that we can help in that realm. We'd be really happy to put you in touch with them if you have like really specific questions as well, or we can find out too. So please let us know if there's any other questions you have about that. And the one thing we will also be doing is the shuttle pickup from the airport. So if you we're going to be sending out an email to all the Hostel pass purchasers to know that if you buy your plane ticket and land between 2 and 5 p.m. Denver time, you will be picked up by the Festival Party shuttle, which will be probably full of Twinkie Wiener sandwiches and milk and nothing else, just milk. Welcome to Denver.
That's what you get.
Yeah, but so and that now is I think a really great perk of staying with us. Like, I know it's gonna be great. I'm gonna decorate it.
Ride back and forth.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a whole I don't want to give it all away because that's another Q&A. We'll talk about that another time. I'm hoping. Oh, I can't tell anybody yet, but we'll talk about it.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
I know there's so many ideas that haven't even been. We have to go one day at a time, Raquel.
Okay.
Can't get in the party bus yet. That's like March stuff. Just kidding. But yeah, as you can tell, we have been doing this for like 2 years now, and
we meet every week to get very excited. Yeah,
and we just like come up with ideas and we just shoot for the moon and hope for the best. And we have a couple of things up our sleeves that we're trying to make happen. So we're sending out some emails soon in the future to a couple people who were kind enough to help us out with some stuff last year and showed some interest. So stay tuned, maybe. No promises there, but we just want everyone to know how hard we're trying to really get national and amazing local acts, like not just the biggest of the big. Like we want a full spectrum of owl lovers and parody music writers, and we think that there's a lot to be offered in that genre. So we really want to bring all kinds of silly, fun musical people together, and hopefully some pretty cool people. And with the amount of tickets that we have, which it's really small this year, we only have like 98, like technically 98 total.
Right.
And then there's the Camp Festival, there's only like 30 some bunks left now. I have to double check that number, but so it's very small and boutique and cozy this year. So we did that on purpose as well, because we wanted you to be able to sit in a room and watch Jonah Ray play and not have to, be in this big amphitheater or someplace that didn't feel like a comedy club and stuff like that. So just remember, there's not as many tickets as last year. So keep that in mind. And like I said, the Camp Festival, we've only have like 30 some beds left. And with some of the pricing, after the early birds tickets sell out for the vacation pass, those prices will go up. So if you wait to do the Hostel pass, it might be a little bit more expensive after they sold out. They're not sold out yet. The early bird, we have like a certain amount set aside for those people who know for sure they want to come, they're ready. And we want to do that because the sooner that we know that everyone's staying at Camp Festival, the more fun stuff we could plan. So if you really care and you really want to see what this fest can do, we really would love to see you at Camp Festival. But that's just the special part of this fest that we're really
very excited about.
And we know it's different. We know it's something that people normally don't do. And,
for sure.
But if I can tell anything from the tailgate party and the fest last year, is that when we all get together outside of just listening to music and stuff, it's so much fun. So I just can't imagine that magnified in our own little mini Weird Al mansion.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Excited.
I can't wait to decorate.
Yes. Is there any more questions? I'm trying to see. Oh, hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Rick, one of last year's MCs. Good to see you. Rick and his partner Alf will be back to hang out with us for some stuff that we've got planned. And also, the Ape will be back spinning some records. If you were at the fest last year, you may have gotten your hands on a Weird Al album. And for those of you who don't know, our Ape DJ friend, the Ape, he is an ape who plays one song, and then after the song is over, he puts the record in a basket, and then you can take that record. So all the humans get to take a record home after the ape plays a song. So the ape is just this awesome entity that is a part of the fest. The ape was at the tailgate party.
Yes.
And this year, the ape is going to be spinning a little bit longer, and it's going to be more of a mix of 80s, 90s, Weird Al. We respect the ape's taste in music wholeheartedly because the ape's got great taste. So the dance party at Camp Festival is going to be very, very fun. What else? What else do people want to know? Should we talk about what kind of fun stuff we're gonna do?
I'm under pressure. To know if there would be Twinkie Wiener sandwiches.
Oh, of course there'll be Twinkie Wiener. That's our jam. I think Twinkie Wiener sandwiches are our mascot at this point. Like, aside from Little Space Al, we like every festival thing we've done so far, we've been able to feed people Twinkie Wiener sandwiches.
Yes.
And which was fun to see Al on Conan a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And Conan was asking him, like, he just invented it, and I thought that was pretty cool. It was like the Twinkie Wiener's coming back, people. Every time we have something to do with it. I feel like he talked about Twinkie Wiener parties. He did on the show.
Yeah. We'll have.
That's what we are, right? Just a
Twinkie Wiener party. That's really all we do. That's actually the only thing we're going to do.
Yeah. The fest. Just Twinkie Wiener contests, arts and crafts.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Well, okay, let's get to a fun part. I don't know who else is watching, but those of you who are watching, we've got some fun little stickers and swag. So for those of you who would like me to send them a little last year festival
and this year
sticker, here's what we got going on. This is this year's sticker. That camera. And this is last year's sticker, which is also very cute. And then this is the VIP laminate from last year, done by the wonderful Kelly Phillips of Weird Me fame. She wrote that awesome comic and came last year and rocked out. And then we got a little button. It says, "I got weird at Festival." This will be a collector's item someday. The very first pin. Made by Magic Cyclops of American Idol fame. Google that if you haven't seen Magic Cyclops' American Idol audition. It's comedy gold, and he's the best. So one of my favorite prop comics and musical comics in Denver. So he made us those little pins last year. So we have this little pack, and what we were thinking is, like, we wanted to, like, give a couple things away to people, but we weren't sure how to do it in a Q&A. So if you guys, the first person to do something. I don't know. Maybe
do something.
You see, this is why we're community engagers. We're not marketers. We're just trying to show you the festival. Just kidding.
Tell us what you want to see at Festival.
That's it. Yeah, the first people to do that, and we'll send you cute little festival.
They're very exclusive. I don't even have one.
Yeah, Raquel, I forgot to give her stickers. Very exclusive. So first person, if anybody wants to tell us.
Somebody wants to see something at Festival.
What do you want to see happen at Festival this year? And I will mail you a pack of stickers and a button. Okay.
I'm going to get to keep the stickers then.
Well, it's kind of hard when there's like one person watching, I think. All right, well, let's just go back to talking about ourselves. If anybody wants to comment anything about Festival, we'll send you some fun stuff. Speaking of contests, we are going to be doing a silent auction this year, which is kind of like a contest, I guess more like a bidding war. But we are going to be doing some discounted passes for Festival if you donate a Weird Al signed item. And we can, for those of you who already have passes, we can talk to you about retro. We just came up with this, so we don't want to exclude anyone who's purchased a pass already and wants to donate. We want to make sure they can, we'll hook you up as well. So if you haven't bought a pass yet and you have a Weird Al commemorative item, it has to be signed by Weird Al, that we can use for the silent auction. We will discount your Fest Pass by 10%.
Yeah.
Right?
That was what we said.
She didn't say anything. I was like,
I'm like, no.
3%. So it's a pretty good chunk off if you stay with us at the at Camp Festival. So let us know if you have anything that you would like to donate, and it is all benefiting Girls Rock Denver, which I'm going to actually tag them in this right here because they are an amazing group who are just really helping young women in Denver find their footing in production and find their voice in performance, and just give them a really safe place to learn about a side of the music industry. All sides, but I feel like they have a really awesome production and videography focus and a bunch of other things that, a lot of young women didn't get in the past. So we are really excited to be supporting them this year, and they will get 100% of all proceeds from the silent auction. So the better your item, the more it will benefit these awesome people at this awesome organization. And I tagged them in the comments there, I believe. Yeah. So if you want to check out their mission and see what that's all about, please click on there. I know they're always looking for donations and stuff. So if you're feeling extra giving today, maybe drop them $5. It helps them out big time. So let us know. You can email us at info@festival. You can message us on any of these. But if you have something you'd like to donate to the silent auction that is signed by Al, we will give you 10% off your fest or your vacation pass. Camp Festival pass.
People were actually saying things apparently.
Oh, they were. Bermuda. Okay, Ken.
Yes.
We'll send you all. You got all the stuff last year, didn't you?
Well, he doesn't have the new one.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
He probably wants more than
no,
one
I sent,
anyway.
I sent him a new one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Of course
Kenneth, did you get your tickets in the mail? My awesome rapping job. And Bermuda.
Cassie was very excited about the rapping. You would see our rapping.
Yeah. If anybody, for those of you who bought passes already, we did a promo that not as many people did, so I just decided to wrap up everyone's tickets who purchased before Christmas and send it to them anyway, just to be nice. So some of you may have gotten a very oddly wrapped festival package, and it was on purpose. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be like a little thing, but they should look like little airline tickets. So I wonder if Kenneth got his, and he should have stickers in there. But we'll send you more stickers, Kenneth, just because you commented. And he brought up a great point.
Yes.
Bermuda's coming.
We love Bermuda.
Yeah, this is really exciting. Raquel had been in chats with him for a while about timing and all that. And with the reason why we didn't do Festival in 2019 was because Weird Al came and played Red Rocks for the first time headlining. He had played there before once, but we decided we just didn't want to compete with that.
Just a little thing.
Yeah, like, should we go up against Al and throw a fest in the same summer that he's coming to Red Rocks? Because that's not what we're about. We're about, we wanted to hang out with everyone at that show. So 2019 we didn't do that and they had that massive tour, and so we just decided to take a breather and spend more time planning the talent and the experiential stuff. And with that timing and planning, we were so lucky to get Mr. Bermuda Shorts himself to come and speak. We can't talk about what anything's planned yet, but I'm sure he has a lot of awesome stuff planned for us. So many stories, I'm sure. And as someone who's still, diving into the deep web of Weird Al fandom, and finding out all these amazing facts and stories and stuff, Bermuda just seems like an amazing person to sit and have a chat with about.
He's kind of the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, he seems like it. And all the people who have played or worked with Weird Al, and obviously that's has to do with a lot of his success as being such an awesome person. So I think we're really lucky. Like, we're so lucky to have the lineup that we have this year, like Jonah Ray and Winnie Avalon and we have the double clicks.
Yes.
And we have Anthony Keffer, who we talked about, who's hilarious. And Samuk, our MC, he performs all over doing like conferences and MC stuff. And he's hilarious, and he's a big Weird Al fan, and he is really excited to come and share his side of Weird Al fandom. So that's one thing we kept in mind with when people reached out to wanting to perform with us is, we just want an authentic, real story about your love of Weird Al, why it brought you here today, and why it encourages you to play music or act or, be a comedian or whatever it is. Or write a book. Nathan Raymond, our buddy, he's coming out. Well, he's not our buddy. We haven't met him before, but I'm calling him our buddy because he is also an amazing person who wants to come out and support the fest. And so we really think that we got lucky this year. For sure. Like insanely lucky.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Sean wants to see more group dancing.
There will be lots of dancing.
Oh, at the fest.
Only if you want.
Not
if
right
it makes
now.
you uncomfortable, you don't have to dance.
Yes, dancing is not required, but we do want everyone to know that the Camp Festival will be the safest, funnest place to maybe experiment with dancing.
Right.
If you're not a dancer, maybe Festival will be
it's the one time you can do it.
I mean, I saw people dancing last year, like myself, who never danced.
Right.
The Ape has an amazing way of getting you on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with the Hostel layout, it's kind of like this cool lounge, bar, kitchen, living room, and it feels like a really giant house party, but in a way where there's like multiple levels, and it's cozy, but it's relaxed. Right. So you're not just in a club, you're not just in a venue. There's lots of seating, there's lots of chairs, there's lots of places to escape and, be by yourself.
Right.
There's also lots of cool places downtown. If you want to go explore Denver, we've literally plopped you.
Yeah. Tons of food.
Yeah. Food, fun. Like I said, the Rockies course field is right there. Yeah. So if you for some reason want to stay and go to a baseball game, those kind of things.
I mean, you can do that, but
just after the fest. Go on Monday.
Yeah, go. Stay a little longer and go to a game.
But yeah, so there's going to be so much fun stuff to do.
Baseball season? I don't even know.
Yes, June is baseball season.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see how much. Yes, I'm really into the sports. Know all about
That's all I know.
Sports.
Actually, I know a lot more. My sister used to work for the Rockies, so.
Oh, well, okay then.
But it's just because she told me. It's awesome.
Just because she told me.
This
one time she told me that sports were in June.
Yeah. Yes. Sports happen in the summer. Baseball sports. Yeah, we're not sports people, obviously. We throw a Weird Al. Well, actually, I used to play sports, but sports are dumb. Just kidding. Sports are cool. We're obviously running out of things to talk about, so if you guys want to ask
Unless you want to keep talking about sports.
Yeah. What? Okay, this is fun. Let's ask Raquel a weird question. What season does basketball happen in?
Winter?
Yes, partial credit. It's winter and spring.
I figured because it's inside, you might as well.
I thought the March Madness, well, that's college ball. Maybe I don't even know.
You're asking me questions that you don't know the answers.
I was hoping people would chime in with
be like, yeah, I know everything about basketball. What's wrong with you?
Oh, we got a comment. Good on y'all for putting this fest together. Thank you. AccuFox.
That's hard.
Sorry, I can't pronounce your handle, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We hope you can join us in 2020 and come to the fest.
It is 2020.
Oh my God, it's 2020.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, did you guys? There's a Y2K type glitch happening with parking meters.
What?
Yeah,
seriously?
they're reading. They're not reading the 20. It's like not going backwards.
Interesting.
Not as drastic as the original Y2K. Just the parking meters, which I think we can all get behind. Yeah. But
I mean, yeah.
In 2020 news, I heard. Yeah.
I'm gonna go park some places then.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Try it out.
Yeah. Well, just some tips for you to beat the New Year's blues. Right. Starting off with a bang this year, folks. Cool. Well, I don't want to just blab at people. I'd like to answer questions. So, do we have any comments on here? No. Oh, that's old comments.
Yeah.
Acupuncture for traditional. Oh, I get it. Acupuncture for traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, cool. Cool. Those on Instagram, give AccuFox a follow. Chinese medicine. My mom's doing acupuncture right now for a pretty serious hip thing.
Like literally right now?
No, I think it was yesterday morning at 7:30.
As we speak. Good to know.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. You should just come set up a little festival acupuncture party.
Wasn't there somebody who wanted to do massages at our last?
Oh, that's right. There was someone. I was like, it was weird. Maybe this year it would be better because we have Camp Festival and we have more of a private area. I feel like
it still seems to offer massages at Camp Festival might be a little sketchy.
Maybe we.
I don't know how to word that so that it.
Well, I mean, we can ask the guests. Would you like massages?
Would you like
at
massages?
The spa? The Camp Festival spa. Only if the person dresses up like Al and talks like Al the whole time and like while they massage you. Like I think.
Okay. I thought you were
that's
saying
the only way it would be relaxing.
Have to be
no.
Like,
I want
Weird
like
Al
the
showed up, we
closest.
would give him a free massage.
If Weird Al showed, I thought you were gonna say put him to work. Like, excuse me,
actually giving massages.
Mr. Yankovic, could you please massage our guests? That's all they came here for. These tickets were very expensive.
I'm gonna need a massage from a Weird Al himself.
Yeah. Just kidding. He's not watching it. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, so that's fun. We are massage is a bit more friendly than needles when at an event. One of our Instagram followers is laughing at our commentary about setting up an acupuncture table at an event.
Never had acupuncture.
My mom swears by it. It's changing her life, and she's had some like hip issues. So
there you go.
Yeah, here's the acupuncture. This is fun. What else do y'all do? Let's talk about you guys now. I don't even know. This is like the longest Q&A I've ever done, also, which is exciting.
Right.
Yes.
I think this is the only Q&A I've ever done.
Really? First one?
Yeah.
You're doing good. You got a backdrop.
Right. So
we're on 3 channels.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to expect for me right now.
Yeah, she's doing a really good job. Raquel takes improv classes.
Oh, yes.
Do you watch The Office?
Yeah.
Do you have anybody who ever pretends they have a gun, like Michael Scott, like in every? He's like, what's the one thing everybody
pretends to have a gun? I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
No, yeah, nowadays, yeah, that's not funny, but that improv scene where he's talking to the guy from Community, and he's like, I see you. That's what I think of when I think of improv now, is Michael Scott just doing an entire Law and Order episode for a play audition.
Yeah. I
digress. But yeah,
I'll
so
do that on my show.
Oh, improv. There was a tie-in with that. Hit and Run Improv, who's coming. Raquel, I'm gonna let you explain more about what they're planning for us, because they're doing something special.
Sure. So Hit and Run is a super long-running musical improv show in Denver, and they, put together a musical on the spot every night or every Friday night. They're hilarious. They're really good singers. Like, I don't know how they do it. It blows my mind. But they're putting together a special show just for us, where they're going to be coming up with parodies of music on the spot. So they're going to have 1,000 songs or something on a playlist that will be randomly selected. So the music will start playing and they'll have to come up with a parody on the spot and work it into an overall musical about, I don't know what. I assume there's going to be a suggestion. Yeah, it'll have a Weird Al theme, but there's going to be a suggestion from the audience kind of aspect. So, they're hilarious, and I can't wait to see what they come up. Well, they won't come up with much because it is improv. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're going to be rehearsing it for a long time before they put on the show for us. Apparently, they're just super stoked to do it.
That's so cute.
They've never done anything like it, but I mean, they do something kind of similar, but not quite what they're going to do for us. It's going to be very special, and it's the only place you'll be able to see it.
That's true. Yeah. One of a kind performance from Hit and Run. Yeah. I'm going to tag them in here too, just because. Comedy. Did it come up? No, it's H&R. Okay, I'll tag it after the video. You can check out Hit and Run Comedy.
Facebook tagging is always fun.
I'm trying to be helpful here, but Facebook, whatever. We did get another question from our acupuncture friend. They asked, I'd be curious to know what the motivations were that got y'all to put the fest together.
Sure.
I'll let Raquel lead off with that.
So, gosh, what year is it? No,
It's 2020.
because we had the first one in 2018.
We just figured it out.
So in 2016, I was sitting around thinking about about Alcon, which I had been to nearly 20 years before at that point, as a teenager, and kind of what that community meant to me as a teenager. How that shaped who I was, how that shaped my sense of humor. I started to listening to Weird Al when I was like in 6th grade or something, and became part of the internet fandom for a while. So it meant a lot to me back then, and I was thinking, we need to do this again. We need to have this community back together. So I did it. I just wanted to, I just decided that I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. When she reached out to me, I had just started my own business, which is Plus One Music Consulting. And I do all sorts of stuff for local artists in Denver. Baby plug. But she reached out. I was on a vacation, that first vacation I'd taken in like 3 years. I had just quit my old job at a venue that I was like really, really sad about. But I had started this business, so I was really excited. There's all these new things, and I was in that point where I was like, oh my God, is this gonna work? Am I gonna get a client? Is this even gonna happen? Sure. And then that night, I get a Facebook message from Raquel asking about my services, and she's like, I'm doing a Weird Al fan fest. And I was just like, are you serious? This is amazing. So right then and there, I was like, I think I was like overseas out of town, and I sent her a message and was just like, I'm in Italy. I will get right back to you. Like, I please don't ask anybody else to help you with this. Like, I want to help you with this. Yeah. And my experience with Weird Al is, I would call myself a loving fan who is now diving deep into the fandom thanks to this woman. Yeah. I've always loved Weird Al. I'm more of his parody side. I didn't know much about his original career, and I'm not even gonna front and pretend like I know a ton of stuff, but I do know a lot more than I knew 2 years ago. So Raquel has taught me everything I've done, I've gone through her to make sure that we are doing things right and I'm not being a dumb idiot. So, if there's ever anything silly on there that's not correct, it's not Raquel's fault, it's my fault. So dates, info, like I try to make sure I vet everything out. But that's not her. She knows all of her stuff. And but yeah, so for me it was a new thing, but I've been working in the music industry for 12 years now, and I've seen it all. I've worked in every facet except for publishing, and this community of people, and it's just mind-blowing how supportive and cool and kind and authentic and original, and how long-lasting his career is. And I was just talking to Raquel today, like I mentor students in Denver, and I would love to like have their manager talk to them about lasting relationships as a manager, 30 years or plus. That might be a wrong number too. So. But all I know is that he's had the same band, the same, pretty much same manager. And people like that in the music industry are very few and far between. Like that's, for me, that's rare. Yeah. People jump ship and move around a lot, and so. To me, it was so interesting to be involved on that side of it as a music production fest promoter type person, and to do something that really meant something. It wasn't just, I did Warped Tour, I did Camp Bisco, I've done a lot of really big fests that just really were great as far as the music goes, but at the end of the day, it's not a community. I mean, for some people it is, but for me, it's just a lot of people, a lot of garbage, a lot of drugs, a lot of whatever. And like whatever you're into, I don't want to judge, but this, to me, it just brought a sense of like real connection for a group of fans in a way that, I haven't seen in a really long time. So it's been such an amazing project. And if we can make this happen every year and it doesn't break anyone's bank, because we don't make any money. I mean, Raquel pays me to do this, and this is not for profit whatsoever. We're not a nonprofit. Right. Unfortunately, that is it. Every cost incurred, every detail, that we find the base amount of money that we can charge so that we have enough to cover the artists, that we cover the hotel, we cover all that, and that we might break even so that next year Raquel can do it again. And with that said, like we're hoping to grow in a way that allows for, partnerships or sponsorships from meaningful people and groups that want to get involved in a cool way. So who knows what will happen with this wacky little fest, but the way we price everything out, there's no reason for us to like try and live large off of your Weird Al fandom whatsoever. And that's why the main reason why I really wanted to do these Q&As with Raquel is so that you can meet her and you can meet me, and we're the two people that are going to be your point of contact. We're going to be the people who are helping. We'll have volunteers and other people, and we'll have the Weird Alphabet camp counselors. But we wanted you to see us and know that it's not just some group trying to put on some weird festival. It's just two people who care about community and care a lot about Weird Al and parody music. So yeah, I'm glad you asked, AccuFox. Sorry, that was a long explanation, but we
really like that question.
Yeah, we're passionate about it, and I get excited when people ask why we do this, because it's not just about throwing another event. And in Denver, it's so crowded. There's so much noise. There's so much happening. We've become the 5th biggest convention city in the country, and we're still kind of cowtown in some ways. And all these people are coming out here to do all sorts of stuff, and it's really cool. But we don't want to be noise. We want to be substance, and we want to be something that you remember for years, and you get excited every year about it. And we always just want to keep improving. And we know we can't do all the things people like, last year there's a ton of stuff we wanted to do, but there's just time. And and the way to ensure that we do the stuff that you're interested in is by coming and letting us know and talking to us, sending us emails. This year is already planned, but if you come and you support and and you tell us, like, we're listening and we care. And
for sure.
So, if you want to see this, a lot of people have said, like, come to Idaho, come to Indiana, come to Illinois. Like, I did Warp Tour. I think I could figure out the logistics, have a different one in every city. So, if you support the fest, we can do crazy stuff. We'll come to you in Oregon and Washington, whatever. But Denver's pretty awesome.
That'd be interesting.
We think Denver's a good central location. And
good town.
Hopefully, that time of year is perfect. It's
beautiful.
June isn't too crazy hot. It's right around the time when a lot of people like either leave that area of town, like a lot of students leave, and it's just really fun and chill. And it's the 27th.
Of course.
That was a miracle. We found the one Saturday.
Right.
That was the 27th. So for those of you who are paying attention, you get brownie points.
Right. I think they would have noticed by now.
Most of them did. Yeah. All the cool kids did. They knew what was up. Sweet. Does anybody else have any questions for us?
Does the Facebook thing actually update? It seemed like it wasn't updating before.
It did. Oh, there's Michael. Hi, Michael.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and my sister. Hi, Lisa.
Balloons. Hey, we can add balloons on. Yes.
Oh, that's right.
We have everything planned, but I can get balloons. No,
yeah. And this year,
I had balloons left over. Actually, we just ran out of balloons at my house.
I think I might still have bags of balloons left over.
Yeah, we should definitely get balloons.
Yeah, don't worry, Michael.
That's
lots of balloons.
Maybe there will just be one of the rooms will be a balloon room.
Balloon room. Ooh.
It's just full of balloons. And obviously, the Weird Alphabet's room is going to be full of balloons.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Ooh, are we going to do camp pranks?
What I don't know.
I don't know, like Vaseline on the toilet seat when people.
We don't, as long as we don't get kicked out of them.
No camp pranks. No camp pranks.
Unless they're very tame.
Or like leaving a cupcake for someone. Like, haha.
Yeah.
I got
you could leave a cupcake for us.
Yeah. You can prank us with cupcakes.
Prank, yes.
Any day.
We'll take that.
Yeah, I'm excited for the camp. It's going to be fun. Okay, folks. Well, what do we think?
Yeah.
Twitter's just been a desert. No one on
What's
Twitter
up,
likes
Twitter?
us.
Jeez.
Probably because I wasn't even in this shot.
Yeah. They really, once they logged on, they're like, oh, I can't see Cassie. I'm out of here.
Oh, also want to give a huge shout out to our Q&A location sponsor, the Music Range in Denver, Colorado.
We'll get it on Twitter there.
If you're a musician in Denver and you are looking for hi, Shanna. If you're looking for a place to rehearse, this place is fully automated 24/7. You use your phone as a Bluetooth key to get in.
It's cool.
You can book a room within minutes. The owner is an amazing human being who cares a ton about gear, about community, about supporting you, even though it's 100% automated. He's very high touch, wants to be part of your musical success. So it's on Kipling and Colfax, 15 minutes from anywhere, except if you live
Not
15 minutes out here. But
if you live in LA, you might
if
have
you
a
live in
hard
LA,
time.
it's 15 hours. Here's it. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Rob, for letting us use this. We'll probably be here doing Q&As more often just because it's quiet. It's a music rehearsal space, but check out the music range for all your rehearsal needs.
Unless you want to hear our dogs barking in the background, which you might.
Yeah, well, we might do Raquel's house. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do one at Hostel at the location of Camp Eval. So as soon as we get a hold of the owners of that place and find out when's a good time that we want to walk around, show you all the bunks, show you all the stuff, so you can really see what you're getting. And there's a lot of live photos on our website. So if you want to head over to festival.com and look at the vacation package, that's where you'll see all the info about staying with us there.
And Shanna asked when the hours of the show are. So for the 27th on Saturday, it's going to be all day, kind of 11 to 8-ish, depending on a few things. And then we'll also have stuff in the evenings on Friday and Saturday at the Hostel.
Yeah, we're thinking for the most part, the musical events at Camp Festival will happen starting at like 9:00. And then that way on, Friday, you'll have some time to mingle, get situated, find some dinner. And then we're still playing with some people's schedules with our local acts. So Friday night, we'll probably go until like 11 or midnight, depending on how long sets are. And then Saturday night can go till whenever we want. Because we're all by ourselves. So we can stay up late.
But you'll be able to go to a quiet room.
Oh, yeah.
Listening to funny music.
Yeah, it's like 5 stories, and where we're putting the quiet room will be very far away from any of the lounge area. So, but keep checking the website because we'll be updating that. We have the fest poster coming out soon, which will have all of the times and all the info. And like I said, we're just tying up the last of all of the performers, and it's very exciting. I'm very excited. We're excited to meet you too. This is going to be really fun. It's exciting to see people who bought passes check in and say hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Truly.
But yeah, the schedule, like we said, it's a little
tie up a few
loose. But it will start. It will be an all-day thing Saturday. But because if you stay with us at Camp Festival, you will be right around the corner from your accommodations, and we're gonna have a little time in there where there'll be a little bit of a break, and then the Weird Alphabet will do a live podcast, and then you can chill, get some food. We'll have some catering and drink options, and it'll be great. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
We just got that one. This is great. How long have we been? We've almost done a whole hour.
Wow.
Time flies.
Yeah.
I hope you all are having as much fun as we are. These will get better, I think, as they go on.
We'll have to figure out what time we need to do it.
Yeah, that's another thing. If anybody's interested in joining us for calls, what I'd like to do is have some of our performers, local and national, call in on the Instagram split screen party. So I'm hoping to have a few of these, have some interviews and some howdy-doos from some of our headliners, if they're free.
Or our podcasters, if they're listening.
Oh, yeah, those two. Yeah, is Michael still on there? Michael, are you in your pajamas? You should call in. Say hi.
Are you in your pajamas? Michael, we also need to hook him up as a performer as well.
Oh, yeah, Michael is a solo act this year. We'll spill that bean. One bean. We've
One
spilled.
bean.
Michael Hunter will be performing his solo album.
We're telling you.
That was the only bean we're spilling.
Right.
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, you have to do it now because we said it.
You're booked.
Live.
It's happened.
He's probably not even watching.
No, he's probably turned off already. He probably
like, oh wow.
he saw our background and was like, oh, I'm gonna teach them how to video cast. We need tech help, y'all. But this is pretty good, right?
It's wonderful. Just tell us it's good.
We need more foliage. There we go. We're in a jungle. Okay, I'm sorry. I really wanted to do the old like Al TV, where he had like the box where he'd like put his like up next, like but it was like one monkey again.
We could do like fake interviews with our
Oh my gosh,
I don't think our
so
headliners would necessarily like that, but we could.
Yeah, we could go the comedy bang bang route and ask them ridiculous questions. Or Scott Ackerman could just come to our festival.
If you're watching.
If you're watching, Mr.
Right
Ackerman, we're big fans. Huge. Yeah, that's one thing that would be really fun if we could do like a satirical interview where you talk crap to him. But we're nice people. I don't know. We need somebody who's funnier than us.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Zach Galifianakis, like deadpan person.
Yeah,
I'd feel bad. I don't think I could insult anybody. I'm just not mean enough, I guess. All right, do you want to try and do a giveaway again?
Yeah.
Okay, this time we're gonna up the ante.
Oh.
And we have either.
No, there's a bunch of shirts in here. But
Okay,
I don't know what size.
we got last sizes. We're gonna give away some swag from last year. Well, 2 years ago, I guess. Another beautiful design by Kelly Phillips from Weird Me. So let's what should we ask him this time? Should we ask the same thing?
Yeah, because there's more people now.
Yeah, there's more people. So the first person to tell us what they would like to see or what they're most excited to see, or maybe what would encourage them to come to Festival. If you don't have
just
tickets.
say anything.
Just say anything and we'll send you a package.
With a shirt in it.
We just want to know.
Not just
yeah.
a
Oh,
package,
yeah. No.
With a shirt in it.
It's this shirt, and you'll get this sticker, and you'll get
very
this
exclusive
pin,
sticker.
and then you'll get this sticker, and then you'll get this laminate, which is
you
not
might
good
have
for
some of
Festival.
those already, but who doesn't have them?
Who wants a merch box? Oh.
Oh.
Happy Steve, do you want a merch box? I see you just joined. All right, well, somebody, if you want some cool merch from last year, leave a little comment and we will send you a direct message about how to get that to you. Because they're cool, man. And they're cozy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, people are always like, whoa, is that Weird Al in a mountain?
Yeah, I get that all the time.
It's conversation starter. Like, I got a job wearing this shirt.
What?
No, I didn't. But we got a couple, so if you want to leave a little, yo, I want free stuff in the comments. We'll throw it to you. It's like, t-shirt cannon. Catch. Okay, so funny.
We can't send all the stickers to Kenneth.
No, we can't.
I mean,
all
we
the-
could.
Yeah.
If he wants them.
He's probably just gonna sell them. He seems like. Just kidding, Kenneth. He's like, bootleg festival stickers, $20. He's like,
They're not bootleg. They're actually legitimate festivals.
oh, that's true. Yeah, I know we gave it to him.
Maybe he.
It'd be
scans them at
official
home.
bootlegs. Oh wait, no, not bootleg at all.
Yeah, it's not bootleg.
Just-
That's not how that works.
I don't know how bootleg works. Oh, if I like made my own sticker, that
Yeah,
wasn't.
if he scans them in at home. And then prints
Oh,
them
that's
out.
bootleg. Okay.
Don't do that, Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth. He's always trying to hawk our merch for us. No, just kidding. If you want to hawk our merch, please let us know. We would love for people to market all over the country.
People who have recently joined are like, what is going on? We were talking about legitimate things
Yes.
before.
Hi, everyone who just joined us. We are Festival.
Kind of got off the rails. a little
Yeah.
bit at this
If you
point.
just rewind when we're done with this, just go back.
Just go back to the listen to the important
Or
stuff.
unless you have questions like, what the heck
Yeah.
is going on? Or who are you ladies? Or why did people
Why do
give
keep
you?
saying things?
Yeah. Oh no, there's only. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left on Instagram.
Oh, they have a timer on Instagram. I never.
Wow,
knew.
they're probably like, no one's watching you.
Yeah.
You're wasting the Wi-Fi of the world. Just kidding.
You'll have to come over to
watching.
Facebook if you want to see.
Yeah, Instagram. It's gonna kick us off. So if you want to see us ramble about stuff more,
Facebook account.
yeah, if you have a Facebook, come say hi. Or we're on Twitter, which nobody seems to follow.
Yeah, sad Twitter.
It's okay. Twitter, yeah, it's strange. Everybody likes to follow, but nobody comments or likes or says anything. We've got a decent group of people, but
Yeah, for sure.
I want to know what you're thinking, people.
Oh. Dude, a poor. Oh,
All right. Well, we lost Instagram.
spy Instagram.
But Twitter and Facebook, you're still here.
Yeah,
And
so
maybe that's just a sign from the gods that we've run out of stuff to talk about. We will give it just a couple more minutes for those of you who may have just joined or don't know what's going on. We are Raquel and Cassie,
Yeah, I guess we could keep saying
creator and ops manager for a parody music festival that is centered around all things Weird Al Yankovic. And yeah, we're really excited for 2020. And these are going to happen every Friday, sometime in the afternoon probably.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
whenever.
we'll make it so you don't have to see our faces first thing with your coffee or anything.
Unless you want to.
We could be a morning show.
Yeah, we should just change it up sometimes.
Oh, Raquel, you're so funny.
We'll do, like eating waffles.
That's how they do it, yeah.
Yep. We just make faces the whole time we don't talk.
Okay, we're really sorry,
Okay,
everybody.
Yeah, this is really it's getting a little sad.
Festival. It is, yeah. This is fun, though. This is authentic. This is real. This is who we are. We're here to have fun and throw a Weird Al Fest. So if you have questions, like I said, email us, info@festival.com. Follow us on Twitter or our Instagram. If you're watching now, thank you for following us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, thanks for supporting the fest. If you love supporting community and you love supporting music and giving back to other organizations and giving jobs and awesome stuff to other people, like that's what this fest is about. So buy a pass. It helps out a lot of people in our little community in Denver, and it just keeps the Weird Al love flowing.
Cool.
All right, we're gonna sign off.
See you next Friday.
See you next Friday. I'll be wearing my jacket.
Every time, huh?
Mm-hmm. Every
Okay.
time. All right, bye.
Bye.